Why am I here?
Sit down, Miss Beacons. D.I. Hurst and D.I. Long, interview proceeding at 14:05. Please state your name and age for the recording, Miss Beacons.
Sarah Beacons. 35. Please, why am I here?
Do you know Mrs. Dobson, Miss Beacons?
Yes.
How well?
No. Why?
Would you say the two of you are close?
Yeah, we used to hang about a lot. We were basically best friends. Can you please tell me why?
Mrs. Dobson was found dead at her home in Asheville this morning.
Oh my God.
How long have you been best friends, Miss Beacons?
For a long time. Since we're in school.
So you know Mr. Dobson?
Of course, he's my best friend's husband.
How well would you say you know him?
Pretty well.
Are you single, Miss Beacons?
Yeah.
Would you say you ever felt jealousy for the relationship?
No, I'm happy for them both.
Have you ever had more than just a friendship with Mr. Dobson?
A long time ago now, but I'm happy for them both. They're good together.
But if you had the chance, you would take him back, wouldn't you?
No. Okay. When they got together, I wasn't happy about it. I'd waited for such a long time for him to come out of prison, and then she just sweeps in and takes him off me. I loved that man.
Love.
Loved. I loved him. But he's fine. He's with her and they're good together.
Did it pain you to see them together?
No, I'm happy for them.
Did you know that they weren't living together anymore?
Yes, I did know.
And that Mrs. Dobson was having an affair with someone?
Yes.
Do you know with whom?
Yes.
Please state a name.
Michael Jeffries.
How do you know Mr. Jeffries?
He's my boss.
Do you know how Mr. Jeffries and Mrs. Dobson met?
Yeah, it was one of my work nights out. Laura came as a +1 and they got talking.
Wow. That seems to work in your favour, then, doesn't it? Because if Mrs. Dobson has an affair, then Mr. Dobson will leave her, allowing you to have another chance with him.
No, it's not like that. I simply invited her on a night out. Just to have a good time. No intentions, but to have a good time.
Did you go and see him after he had moved out?
Yes,
When?
last week.
Where?
Went to see how he was at his mum's place.
What about Mrs. Dobson? Did you go and see her after Mr. Dobson moved out? So let me get this right. The woman you claim to be your best friend breaks up with the man you love. Loved, sorry. And you go and see him over her.
It's not what it seems. I swear.
Did anything happen? If Mrs. Dobson was out of the way, you could have everything you ever wanted, couldn't you, Miss Beacons? Everything you were waiting for, all that time. You sat there looking at them together, happy. And it was eating away at you, wasn't it? Come on, Miss Beacons. Tell us what you did.
What don't you understand? I'd never do anything to her. She was like a sister to me. Like I have already told you, I wasn't happy about them being together at first. If I really had done something, then why would I tell you I wasn't happy about it? I'll give you everything that you need. If you really want to be looking at anyone, then you should be looking at Michael.
Why is that?
All I know is that Laura was going to end things with him and go back to Ryan, and he found out about it and he was not happy about it.
How do you know about this, Miss Beacons?
I ever heard a phone call he had with someone and he was just raging up and down the office, and Laura, of course, also told me.
If Mrs. Dobson was to get back together with Mr. Dobson, wouldn't that mean you lose the man you love?
Loved! You're not even listening to me!
When did you find out that Mrs. Dobson wanted to get back together with Mr. Dobson?
The day before yesterday?
And when you say you spoke to her, when did you?
Yesterday.
So you saw her yesterday, on the day of her death. Then you had all the chances, didn't you?
If you're not going to listen to me, then no comment.
Are you refusing to answer any of my questions now?
No comment.
Interview suspended at 15:05.